Hello, Vikes. I wanted to share a little bit of information with you if you are trying to decide whether you want to come to school in person or whether you want to remain virtual once we begin our hybrid schedule on September 28th. So, some things to be aware of if you are wanting to attend in person. There's going to be significant safety protocols in place because we need to make sure that the people who are attending are as safe as we can possibly get them. So if you are a bus rider, there will be social distancing on the buses, which of course means that some buses are going to have multiple runs. Once you arrive on campus, you'll have your temperature taken before you enter the building, and you will complete a health screening questionnaire prior to entering the building as well. When you are in the building, you will be required to wear a mask at all times, and the mask has to be worn appropriately and correctly, meaning it has to cover the nose and cover the mouth all the time unless you are eating or drinking. We'll maintain social distancing when we're in the restroom, when we're in the classroom, when we're in the hallways. It will be closed campus for lunch, which means that students will not be allowed to leave to go and get lunch or even to go home and have lunch. And the reason for this is we're trying to limit exposure to the virus. And so I know that's an imposition, but there it is, closed campus for lunch. Also, when you are going into and out of classrooms, there will be hand sanitizer available and you will be expected to use it. Also, and when we're in classes, there may be items that you get to help clean up. For instance, using a calculator or something like that. We clean it up to get it ready for the next class. Instructionally, what you can expect is a format very similar, if not the same, to what you are experiencing now. So there will be an asynchronous period, which is for independent work, and then there will be a synchronous instructional period, which is where the teacher is providing direct instruction to the people who are in the classroom and to the people who are online simultaneously. Then afterwards, there will be a small group period where the teacher may be working with the people in the class, maybe working with the people online, maybe a combination of both. The reason it has to be this way is because, of course, the hybrid schedule will be alternating, right? I have students with last name A through L on campus for a couple days, then the students with last name M through Z on campus for a couple of days. And so, there's also going to be times when people have to quarantine, or they get sick and they have to stay home for a little while. So we want to make sure that the quality of instruction is the same from home, whether you're doing class virtually or whether you're doing it in person. So anyway, just wanted to give you a heads up on this, what you can expect if you come to school for in-class instruction. And also remember that you have the opportunity to change in the future. So if you select one now, later on if you want to go the other direction, you can. If you start off in person on the 28th and you want to go virtual, that can happen same day. If you start off virtual and then later on you decide you want to go in person, then we'll have a 5-day period in which we make that happen, because we've got to make sure that there's room in the classes that you would be attending. So it's a lot of information. Email if you have questions, and we look forward to seeing most of you guys soon. VFND. Take care, Vikes.